Yo ho ho Da Mafia. Welcome to yet another edition of the Da Mafia Report, and that is right, our weekly preview video of how the Buffalo Bills are going to stack up against the New England Patriots during Week 8. Now, ladies and gentlemen, don't let the Patriots record fool you. I have a feeling that this game is going to be a lot more interesting than some people might anticipate. And so to be honest with you, I'm sure a lot of people are on my side. They think that this game could go either way, but I do at least want to be able to describe exactly how I think the game is going to be pulled off, specifically between the Buffalo Bills offense versus the New England Patriots defense, and then the Patriots offense versus the Bills defense. Really excited to dive into some of the numbers and sort of make sense of this matchup coming up during Week 8. Just a reminder, I am giving away either a PS5 or an Xbox One X. Make sure you watch the entire video and stick around for instructions on how to do it once I'm finished. And I need to give a shout out to our sponsor for today, and that just so happens to be Tavour. Say that you love craft beer and you don't have Tavour downloaded on your phone right now, you have no idea what you're missing. This company allows you to explore some of the rarest craft beers on the face of the planet, and they legitimately send it to your front doorstep, revolutionizing the beer run. It's super easy to use. What you do is download the app, scroll through some of the best beers found in the United States, choose what you want, and they will send it directly to your front doorstep. What makes it even better is that Tavour is hooking up the Don Mafia. As long as you type in the code Don Mafia the second that you download the app, Tavour is going to give you $10 off after you spend your first $25. It's basically like I am buying you a beer. And so whatever you're doing, pause this video and download Tavour today. Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots are going to be facing off, and hands down, I mean, the Patriots are our nemesis, guys. Like, they've had our number for the majority of my life. Let's put it that way. So I know a lot of Buffalo Bills fans really want to take this home, right? I know that there's a lot of weaknesses specifically on the New England Patriots offense that I think the Bills could specifically take advantage of during this game, but I really think it's going to be yet another boring, low-scoring game going into it. Starting off, I'm going to have to go on ahead and dive into how I think the Buffalo Bills offense is going to perform against the New England Patriots defense. Now, we all know that the New England Patriots suffered a lot, specifically to their defense when it came to opt-outs, right? They're missing a lot of key playmakers that were a large part of the reason why they were the best defense in the entire NFL, and that has shown to be the case through several of their matchups so far this year. And so really just getting an idea of this overall Patriots defense, they're allowing 23.8 points per game, and that's 12th in the league. They have 9 sacks, which sounds like that they're struggling tremendously on causing pressure on the quarterback, or maybe they're just not blitzing as often as the Bills. And so then it's 363 yards allowed to their opponents on average. That's 17th in the league. 132.2 yards per game, and that just so happens to be against the run, which is not too hot. Not too hot, surprisingly. But they still have a pretty solid secondary and pass defense, finishing off at 11th. This defense, like I said, is certainly a shell of what they were in 2019, but they can still defend the pass quite efficiently. Now, this is going to be intriguing because say that the Buffalo Bills of 2019 were facing off against this New England Patriots team this coming Sunday, then I would say one thing and one thing only: run the damn ball. In fact, the Patriots are actually giving up more yards on the ground than the Buffalo Bills are, which is completely mind-blowing. And so I didn't think that a team could be worse than the Buffalo Bills in stopping the run. The only issue is that the Buffalo Bills, even when they were paired up against teams that had issues stopping the run, we still couldn't do a lot, right? Devin Singletary still seems to be spinning his wheels. Zach Moss had a little bit of a game, I might say, and Josh Allen continues to be our leading rusher. So at the end of the day, I really think that the Buffalo Bills game plan is going to be attacking this secondary, a very good secondary, because the Buffalo Bills, the best thing they do is pass the ball. Going back right to the stats, right? And so the Patriots are allowing 228.2 pass yards per game. Like I said, that's 11th in the NFL, where the Buffalo Bills are putting up 279.7 pass yards in the game, and about 60 yards more than what the Pats are averaging on a daily basis of stopping. So while I would absolutely love for the Buffalo Bills to go on ahead and sort of unleash the run game, and there's a possibility that we do. News just broke that John Feliciano has been released off of the IR. He's back on the roster. Whether or not he starts on Sunday, we don't know, but maybe he might be able to help us go on ahead and open up those additional run lanes moving forward. However, I have a feeling that the Buffalo Bills are going to be sticking to what they do best, and that is going to be passing the ball. Now, one thing that we need to hope for is that John Brown is healthy. From what I understand, he was limited today at practice, and we're really not going to know what's going to happen until probably a game time decision, knowing Sean McDermott. This offense has not looked the same when John Brown is not on that field, like how our defense doesn't look the same when Matt Milano is not on the field. We have depth issues, and really at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I am very excited to see these one-on-one matchups against Stephon Diggs and Gilmore, of course, and then I really hope that John Brown can be that X factor out there as well as Cole Beasley. I really think that this Bills offense is going to be playing a hell of a lot more aggressive than they were playing against the New York Jets, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to expose the Patriots, not only in the run game, but in the pass game as well. But like I said, I have a feeling this game is going to be a lot closer than anticipated. And so now it's coming down to the Patriots offense versus the Buffalo Bills defense. Now, don't get me wrong. We finally found some type of life when it came to the Buffalo Bills defense, specifically during the second half of the game against the Jets. Now, granted, I know it's the fucking Jets, all right? It's really not something to be bragging about. But when you can hold an NFL quarterback to only throwing 4 passing yards the entire half, then that's typically a good sign that your defense is really starting to put things together. Now, despite the fact that we made Frank Gore look like a damn Pro Bowler on Sunday, we are going to be going up against an offense who loves running the damn ball. In fact, they're putting up an average of 155 yards per game. That's good enough for 4th in the league. That is exactly how the Patriots have been running their offense, especially with the struggles with Cam Newton recently. And what makes this even worse is the fact that our run defense is certainly not something that we are known for. In fact, we're allowing about 126.7 yards on the ground, whoever we damn play. Like, running backs have legitimately been eating us alive. Luckily, since Matt Milano has seemed to be healthy and he was back in the field last Sunday, he's aiming to play on Sunday as well. I'm hoping that we can go on ahead and we can sort of shut down this committee that the New England Patriots have installed by itself. As far as the pass game is concerned, Cam Newton has certainly been struggling in that department. As you guys know, he ended up getting benched for Jarrett Stidham. It's not a permanent move from what Belichick was saying. It sounds like they just sort of wanted to have Cam relax and just like have a fresh start against Buffalo the final day. But one thing that concerns me is the fact that Cam is going to be desperate, and I have a feeling that he is going to be taking this game very, very seriously. And let's just hope that our defense and our secondary specifically can make plays. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to what the Patriots are going to do, they're going to do what they do best, and that is run the ball. And the only thing that we can hope is that the Buffalo Bills have an answer for that by itself. As far as the final score prediction goes, I'm going to have to say the Bills are going to win, but I'm going to say that it is going to be an absolute nail-biter. I'm going to go 21-20. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I legitimately see this being decided by 1 point, and it's going to come down to the wire. I mean, honestly, like when it comes down to it, both teams seem to be struggling defensively in the exact same areas all across the board statistically. So I think both offenses are going to try and exploit all of those weaknesses on a regular basis. And then both defenses are also going to make plays when it absolutely counts. And so the key to this game is really which defense is going to make more plays. And then one other thing that a lot of people aren't talking about that I really want to touch on as well is the Buffalo Bills penalties have been absolutely god awful. Last game against the Jets. And so we got penalized 11 times for a total of 106 yards. And out of those penalties, 3 of them resulted in a Jets first down. We cannot do that against the New England Patriots. We cannot just hand gifts to Bill Belichick like that. We need to be a disciplined team. And the New England Patriots, they are the complete opposite of that. They have only had 15 penalties this entire season. First among the NFL, probably the most disciplined team in the league. So we cannot be relying on the New England Patriots to hurt themselves. One thing that concerns me most about this game is not necessarily mismatches, because I think that we're pretty much equally matched up as far as a statistical standpoint is concerned. The thing that worries me the most is that the Buffalo Bills are going to shoot themselves in the foot with undisciplined football. I'm talking to you, Brian Winter. And so besides that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really interested to hear your score prediction. So do me a favor, leave a comment. What do you think is going down? And yeah, we'll go from there. As promised, I need to give instructions on how to enter my giveaway. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I am giving away either a PS5 or an Xbox One X the second that I reach 10,000 subscribers. How to enter is very simple. You need to be a subscriber to this YouTube channel. You need to like this video. You need to comment your score prediction to the Bills and the Patriots. And so you need to take a screenshot right of you being subscribed to my YouTube channel and direct message me on Instagram at RealDanMitchell. Well, thank you so much for your support, and I'm really excited to go on ahead and release this prize for you guys. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I'm so excited to being on my way to getting to 10,000 subscribers. It's absolutely insane. But besides that, Down Mafia, I'm really looking forward to this game. Be on the lookout for a bunch of content. I'm doing a bunch of collabs. You're going to be seeing the NFL weekly picks coming back. Me and Sparkles had a bye week last week. We're coming back there. So make sure you subscribe, smash the fuck out of that like button, and don't miss a thing. Before I let you go, always remember, let's go Buffalo.